Oh my god, it's happening! Do you recognize this place? I certainly do. I'm about to start my yoga TTC, yoga teachers training in Varkala, in the same ashram where I did it 2 years ago, Mathatitu yoga ashram in Varkala. And I know this building. Namaste everyone! Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Justina and most of my videos are from India. You might wanna hit the subscribe button to join on my journey. In the previous episode, I was talking about making sense of my time in India, of my time in Varkala, of my life, and making plans for the following months. What I didn't mention was that I knew that I was about to start a yoga teacher's training. My second yoga teacher's training, as I already have done one 2 years back in Varkala at Mathatitu yoga ashram, which is exactly where I was about to do my second yoga teacher's training. So a couple of upcoming vlogs will be from the yoga training, and I will share more details about the training later on, as I know many of you are interested to know more about it. And today I will share the first one, from which you can catch a glimpse of what it looked like. Alright, it's happening, please. The TTC is about to start. Looks familiar.
Today is a very special day.
Today's episode was filmed during the first week of the course, which started with the opening ceremony. Opening puja tonight. There's some preparations going on.
Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Om Namo Narayanaya.
Spiral the inner shoulder up.
It's only the first day. The first day of my yoga teacher's training, and I'm already impressed by how humble I got after those first classes on the first day. It's my second TTC. I already done one course 2 years ago, and I've been teaching yoga as well, and I've been into yoga a lot. I practice yoga daily, and there's so much more. There's so much more to learn, and there is so much more dedication needed. And I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to be doing this. It's just unbelievable how things fall into place just like that.
Thank you. Just chew it.
Sweet, huh? What I'll just keep chewing. I'm making some time pressed. Very bitter.
Oh my god. I actually can't believe this. I was so happy when I found the shell like this. Last time it was in Goa at the Kola beach. I just found it! I just found it! Oh my god. It's the 6th day of the yoga teacher training. It's been intense because usually those teacher trainings are intense. The schedule is really tight, and I haven't been respecting my body recently because we have to wake up at 5:30 and I was going to sleep at midnight or later for the last 5 days. Only yesterday I went to sleep earlier only because my body didn't let me stay up. I had a headache. I started to have a headache in the middle of the day, and it continued until I went to sleep around like 9:30, which is so early, but I felt like it was like in the middle of the night because I was so tired, because I didn't get enough sleep for the last like 6 days or so. The class is physically and mentally tiring, so it's like the worst you can do, not getting enough sleep when you are doing such an intense schedule. But apart from that, it's been amazing. I'm so happy to be here, and I actually almost can't believe this because I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming when I arrived in India in October, and I didn't see it coming when I arrived in Varkala in November. And although I didn't see it coming, it is exactly what I wanted. It is just exactly what I wanted. Why? Because when I was like leaving for India, I thought it would be great, it would be amazing if I could do another TTC. Ashtanga yoga teacher training, actually, because I'm certified in Hatha yoga and I've been recently into Ashtanga, and I was thinking that it would be great if this time in India I could somehow do another teacher training, but I couldn't say, oh yes, I will do it. I couldn't plan it because I didn't feel like I can afford it, actually. But I was thinking that it would be nice if maybe somehow, maybe I could, I don't know, somehow make it. And then somehow I started to see this opportunity to do this, to do yoga teacher training. But until the very last moment, until the very first day of this TTC, even when my participation in this teacher training was confirmed, it still wasn't confirmed that it was going to be an Ashtanga TTC. Things like evolved in a way that the course is totally full. There's quite a lot of people doing it this month, and many of them were interested in doing an Ashtanga TTC, an Ashtanga training, which led to opening 2 groups of this month yoga teacher training, which makes me so happy and amazed. Like, how did this happen? I just had this small thought that it would be so great to do it, and somehow it is happening right now. I did 2 or 3 videos from my first yoga teacher training, and I was doing it at the same place in Varkala, at the same school, Mathatitu Yoga Ashram. You can look it up even right now, but I will share about this experience as well, and I will tell you what has been different in terms of how the school changed and grew, but also in terms of how my perspective is different, because it's not my first teacher training and it's not my first approach to the subject, and I've learned a lot since then, and I'm doing Ashtanga, not Hatha, so it's gonna be totally different. So I'm going to share that as well. Yoga is all about balance, so we are doing it here, and this month is going to be amazing. I know it, I can feel it. It's gonna bring huge changes in the lives of all of the participants. That's why it feels so good, because it's all about balancing, and I wasn't balanced at all before. I just went out for a small walk along the cliff for the first time since I started the course. I'm actually looking for something. I need to buy a bottle for water. So yeah, it's beautiful. My class starts soon and I need to change, so I'm going back to my room. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ray. Happy birthday to you.
We have one of our friend Christina. She her birthday today.
Oh, by the way, I celebrated my 27th birthday during the course.
This is great, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Everybody, this is very thoughtful. And if you think it's going to...
They all know me.
Oh, this is nice, guys.
So, if somebody asks you how old you are, well, what does that mean?
So at the 6th day of the course we didn't know each other that much yet. The more sweet and appreciated that gesture was to me. Our teacher Rich and I celebrated our birthday, chanting on the beach during the sunset. And it was a time of reflection, going inward, as much as the whole duration of the course, actually. And we are going out to a restaurant to have some fun party dancing. Obviously, it was a yoga adepts who have to wake up early kind of party. We didn't stay late, but we enjoyed ourselves dancing anyway. When I was starting this channel, I already had this thought in my mind that it would be a platform to share like the spiritual and yoga things as well. My approach to life and to share, by sharing, inspire you to live your best life, to know yourself better and just like be happy. 2 days ago I have met a person who could see my chakras. When we first started to talk, he took a step back and I noticed that, and I didn't know why he's like making more space between us. And then I noticed that he was looking above my head, and then he did it again, and I'm like, what are you looking at? And he said, no, I'm just looking at your chakras. He told me so many things about me which were true, that I already knew then. Not that they were so obvious even for me, I already discovered them about myself. These are not things that you can just tell because you know me. But he didn't know me, right? He just told me that from like my chakras and my energy field. I'm just saying that things are incredible and it is all actually connected. It is no coincidence that I was so interested in India and passionate about it, that I went to the university to study about India and Indian culture. It is no coincidence that I came to India 2 years ago for a scholarship. Everything evolved into like a huge spiritual journey, and I started this YouTube channel and I did my yoga teacher training 2 years ago, and I'm doing it right now again, and I'm in India again right now. Like, this is so incredible and mysterious in a way. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps. I am very grateful for having you here, and I will see you in the next episode from the Yoga Teachers Training. Bye!
Shiva, Shiva, Shiva.